going on, everybody? I want to thank y'all for tuning into Dysfunctional Conversations with your host, Tman. That's Talking Shit with Tman. Today, we ain't going to be all alone with the intro. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, hit the share, and subscribe to my channel to come and get your daily dose of dysfunction. We going to dive right on into it. Today's topic is put some respect on it. I said it. Put some respect on it. I ain't talking about my name. I'm talking about put some respect on y'all body parts. Young man, you are valuable. The way we are raised, we're raised without knowing the value of your thing. And that can lead you into a whole heap of trouble. That can have you wishing and having some of your deepest regrets by not valuing your body parts. But we grow up in communities where the OGs or people we look up to in our environment, they have us thinking that if you don't have 2 or 3 women, that you ain't cool. You ain't one of the ones. If you ain't got the baddest chick, you ain't one of the ones. That's what I heard growing up. And that shit will lead you down a dark road and no turning back. You can't turn back. So it's important, when I say important, to put some respect on your body parts. Our OGs got it wrong. They gonna send y'all off. Y'all sent me off. I was sent off. And now I can't turn it back around. I can't turn it back around. So let's be careful, older men, what we're teaching our younger men. Let's not teach them that if you don't have the baddest chick, or if you don't have 2 or 3 women, if you ain't getting none. Like, we put so much importance on getting some. Nah, you hold on to that thing. Hold on to that virginity. And don't care what too many people say. Let them grow up to have regrets while you smiling, sitting back with your beautiful family. Do y'all hear me? All those that's teaching our young men to go out there and hurry up and get some coochie, let them do it. Or pay attention to the people who telling you to go get some, the OGs in the hood telling you to hurry up and go get you some, get a few women. See how happy they are. See how many baby mamas do they have. Do you see the drama in their lives? Then you make a conscious decision. Why you trying to send me off so I can be going through the drama that you going through? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Because all too often we teach our young men to go get a girl quick. If you ain't getting no coochie, you a square, you a lame. No, you're not a lame. You're smart. You're just avoiding trouble. You're avoiding the drama. You setting yourself up for a peaceful life. Trust me when I say this. So, older men, let's stop telling our younger men that they ain't shit if they ain't got no pussy by this age. Let's stop telling our young men that and teaching our young men that, because they follow it. They go out there and try to be cool or not look like a lame because you told them that. And now here they are living their lives in regret. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? You know, we teach our baby girls, don't give it away. Don't you give nobody none. That's important. That's your treasure. That's your gift. That's what we teach our young girls. We teach them how to value their body parts. Hold on to it. Don't give away the cookies too fast. Make sure you got the right one. These are all the things that we tell our young girls. But we should be telling our young men the same thing. What's different from their body parts than the woman's body parts? It's just as valuable. It's just as valuable. So let's teach not only our young women, our young ladies, the importance of holding on to their cookies. Let's teach the same thing to our young men because they need it. And we find ourselves in a place that we can't turn back the hands of time. You can't turn back the hands of time once that decision has been made. You can't do it. Do y'all feel me? Do y'all really feel me? I want to talk to y'all real quick just about my biggest regret. And I'm not afraid to tell nobody. My biggest regret in my life is having multiple baby mothers. I wish like hell that all of my kids were by the same woman. Now I find myself raising my kids, one over here in this state, one in this state. They don't have great relationships with each other. And that ain't cool. That's not cool. And I used to beat myself up over that. And I still do to this day. I still beat myself up because I did that. And it ain't cool. And that's my biggest regret. I can't change it now. You see what I'm saying? I can't change it. That's what I did. And now I'm suffering from, well, I'm facing the repercussions of my choices, the decisions I made. Now I'm facing the repercussions. I would love for my son to have a beautiful relationship with his sister. The same blood running through their body. I'm doing the best I can do at this time to keep them together, knowing each other, communicating with each other, getting to know each other. I'm doing the best that I can, but I can't force that. I can't force that because they grew up in separate households. They were raised different. I didn't make the right choices. And now I'm facing the repercussions. Yeah, I'm facing the repercussions. So don't let my biggest regret be yours. Value yourself. Value yourself. It's important. Be in a rush for nothing and be patient for everything. Patience is a virtue. When we rush, we find ourselves having to come back or wishing, in this case, that you can come back and do it all over again. But ain't no do-overs. You feel me? It ain't no do-overs when you make that mistake. Putting your seed into the wrong woman. A woman that don't know the meaning of a good father being around because she didn't have her father around. Or maybe she grew up in a household where her mom just demolished her dad, beat him up in every kind of way possible to beat up a man. And now you find yourself in the same situation because you was in a rush. You didn't place much thought on who you gonna give your seed to, who you wanna plant your seed in. We need to put as much focus on picking our partner than as picking our career. It's just as important. It's probably more important because if you pick the wrong partner, that's gonna pick your career. Do y'all get me? You can pick the wrong partner and your career finna go left. I'm sure you guys can look up a lot of stories where you had the college star of the football team or the basketball team, and he ended up having a child by a woman who didn't have her priorities straight. A woman that was still in the hood doing hoodish things. And that turned his life totally around. So trust me, picking your partner, that have a lot to do with which direction your career gonna go in. So let's place just as much focus on picking our partner than picking our career. Do y'all feel me? Once it's done, it's done. Once it's done, it's done. You can make the choice to say, you know what? I ain't going to be responsible. I'm going to do this. Then you're going to find yourself in a courtroom. Then you're going to find yourself getting what life got to give back to you. Because life going to give it back to you if you ain't taking care of the seed. So it's no do-overs. Once it's done, it's done. So let's be careful. Let's be very careful. Experience is not always the best teacher. Sometimes experience can be your biggest regret. Experience can be your biggest regret sometimes. Because now, they say it only lasts for 18 years that you have to take care of this person. But I think you really start taking care of them after the age of 18. That's when they need you most. That's when they need you most. So going through the experiences of fighting with a woman and in court with a woman and going back and forth, the kid here one time, now they there one time, you don't want that. That experience will end up being your biggest regret. So let's place value and put some respect on our body parts. Ladies, let's teach our kids, our young men, let's teach them the value of their penis. Just as much as we teach our young girls the value of their vagina. Do y'all hear me? We don't teach our young men that enough. And our young men end up having kids by the wrong woman and they can't do it over. This is very important. This is important for taking our culture back, for building a strong culture, a culture that it respects each other, that know how to treat each other. You can't treat each other right if you don't even respect yourself. And a lot of the times, we don't teach our young men how to respect themselves. So let's put some respect on it. Let's teach our young men. Let's not listen to somebody who's trying to tell you that it ain't cool, you don't look cool because you ain't out there fucking. Giving it away like free cheese. Pardon my French. But that's how they teach us. If we ain't out there screwing, sleeping around with different women that we ain't cool, that we don't fit in. Then we start feeling less than. Let's not listen to that foolery. Save yourself, because that's what you will be doing if you choose not to go out there and sleep around and give yourself to this person and that person. You'll be saving yourself from trouble, from drama, from stress, from a short life. Stress ultimately leads to death. And it's stressful watching your kid grow up in a certain household with other kids. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what the mother going through over there with the person she's dating, and your kid is around all of this. Let's put some thought into who we gonna lay down with and who we want to make our life partner. You get what I'm saying? It's important. Let's love yourselves. Let's love yourselves. Young men, young women, love yourselves. It's cool waiting till you find that right somebody. Take a look at how their mother was raised, how their grandmother was raised. All of that play a part. All of it play a part. I mean it. Trust me. If they grew up in a household full of drama, father not around, more than likely, that's kind of where they're going to go. Sometime the apple can fall off the tree, bounce off an apple and roll way over there somewhere. It's possible. But most of the time, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So let's be careful. And young women, do the same. Be careful who you choose to mate with. Be careful. I thank y'all for listening to Dysfunctional Conversations. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, coming to get yourselves a daily dose of dysfunction. Y'all be blessed. Until next time, I want to say peace.